G'day, mate. Shush you. You, up there. Quiet. Shush. Alright, trying to do an intro. G'day, mate. Welcome back to Satisfactory with me, JD. So, what we're doing is we're going to play with a manufacturer. Now, I've handcrafted all the bits and pieces we need. And the big thing about a manufacturer is it takes in up to 4 parts to make another part. And to start with, I'm literally going to dump one right here. Because first off, we want to see these things. So, nice pretty glass window, 4 inputs, pretty glass window. Hopefully we can see what goes on the inside when we actually get this thing up and running. Where's our stairs? Oh, this one doesn't come with stairs. We don't have a ladder to climb up. No, we have jetpacks now, so... Oh, I'm wearing my jetpack. So we can get on top, but everything else came with stairs. Okay. So, we have computers which we need to craft, and we have heavy modular frames with an alternate recipe. So, this one... Wow. Okay. So this one takes in lots of parts. And the other one takes in 10 per minute, 7.5 per minute. Encased industrial beam, 10 per minute. 9.375, because we like round numbers, per minute. Pipe, so we go to 33.75 steel pipe per minute rather than 30 per minute, so a little bit more steel pipe. And rather than screws, we have concrete. Now, concrete's easy, whereas screws are easy, but not easy. And this makes 2 compared to this makes 2.812 per minute, because we like round numbers. So I think we're going to go with the alternate. Speaking of alternates, pretty sure we dropped a hard drive in here, didn't we? We did. Okay. You announce the hard drive is completed. No new research available. Try again after further progress. Your NA has been returned to you. Okay, so obviously I've never read that before. We have circuit boards. Now, circuit boards currently are iron and plastic. Let's dump down one of these. Missing 4 rotors. Let's go get 4 rotors. That's a bit more than 4, but sure. Circuit board. So we make 5 per minute for 60 wire and... No. 12 wire and 6 plastic for 5. Compared to 7.5 for 12 plastic but 32 quick wire. Quick wire currently has no use. So I think I'm going to take this one. I think all of these are good alternates, but you need to choose one of them. Hence, I'm going to choose that one. Now, I do have supercomputers I can put in here, and more hard drives, but we need to go exploring to get more hard drives. And... No, let's... Hang on, stop. Let's... I think it's 1,000. Everything else I've actually got on me. Okay, so let's do that one. Let's dump what I have on me in this machine. Cable. I need 1,000 quick wire. I have 47 on me. Doesn't happen to be 1,000 in there, and there doesn't happen to be 1,000 in there. Okay, so we're going to put on our Blade Runners, because I also need to look at how many modular frames we're making per minute, plus the encased industrial beams. The pipe, do I need to look? Okay. So first thing, storage. Encased industrial beams, we have not enough of. Pipes, we've got plenty of pipes. In fact, that pipeline is backed up. Frames we have plenty of. What was the last one? Crap, I can't remember what the other recipe item was. Concrete! Oh, that one's we've got plenty of as well. Alright, so let's go look at the things over here by finding our launch pad and changing to our jetpack before we jump on it. And can I pick up these on the way past? Ooh, I can! Oh crap, I wasn't watching. I held spacebar the whole time. Yeah, we're just going to ignore that. Pretend that never happened. I was just pressing spacebar and worrying about what I could collect on the way. No, I don't want to take power poles because I have no idea if power's running through this. I was just holding spacebar. And yeah, not paying attention. And ran out of fuel. Not embarrassing at all. Just pretend that never happened. It'll be edited out in post, right? JD, you're gonna edit that out in post. Blade runners. And wacky stick. Okay, so quick wires up there, which I need to check on. Encased industrial beams, we need to be making 10. And I have a feeling we're making nowhere near 10. And you're only at 82% efficiency. Why are you at 82? You're making 10. You're making 10. And you're making 10. So it's 30 going in here. And 15's going that way and 15's going that way. That's why. Wah! So I need to reconfigure this to actually split things to proper number amounts. So I need you to go away, you to go away, you to go away. You're a merger. So that means all 30 goes in there. Now I want... Now you're running 100%. So I want... You make 10 and you make 10. So I want potentially... this one to split and go into a merge into there, and I want this one to split and go into a merge in there as well. Okay. So you're now doing 5. You need 16. So you're doing 5 this way and 5 that way, which means we've got 10, 20, 5. We've got 25 coming this way. I need to do a split here somehow. Split's the easy part. It's the merge. Yeah, I didn't like my chances. 4. Encroaching others' clearance. Belt is too steep. Conveyor pole. Can I get it closer to this stuff? Oh, we can get it out to there and then wrap it into there. So, you're now doing 10 straight through. You're doing 5, which is 15. You're doing 5. This one over here is doing 5 as well. So it's 20 going to there. But should this back up, which it will back up, then it means the excess can go that way into that machine. But still means we're only doing 4 encased beams per minute, when really we want 10. So technically I actually need like 3 of these machines running. Okay, so problem 1, not enough encased beams. Problem 2, I sort of built myself in over here. Alright, we've upped the production at least. Quick wire. Jetpack. E, 1, 2. Yes, that works, even though I'm nowhere near it anymore. I opened the box, so that's all that counts. And then I need a launch pad. 4. One there. One there. Logistics. Mark 4 belt. From there to there. Take the blade runners off. Put the jetpack on. Because we need to go to the Lost Iron Mine. And I don't feel like I'm going as fast as I normally would. I think I screwed up my launch somehow. Okay. I also screwed up my landing. Doing well. Okay. So this was all ratioed out. So if we come to here... Yeah, I thought the truck was meant to go through this machine. That's maybe a slight oversight on the pathing. Yeah, there's arrows through all of this. I'm surprised the truck works at all. Okay, never mind. You are running at 85%. Because you're not getting enough reinforced plate. You are running at 93% because you're not getting enough reinforced plate. You are running at 99%, so I'll take that one. You're running at 70%, so you're wrong. And you're running at 100%, so you're wrong because you don't get enough wire. And you don't get enough wire because we have conveyor, conveyor, conveyor. So we have 3 belts, which in theory is 60, 60, 60, 60 is 180 on belts. And we're feeding 75 into that one. 75 into that one, that's 150. And 30 in that one, that's 180. So what's your problem? That middle belt's not compressed. Okay, so let's go track down copper and find out what's wrong with copper. I guarantee it's another JD stuffed up. Guarantee you. It's always a JD stuffed up. Okay. That belt's not compressed, which is only fed by these 2 middle machines. So, you have nothing. You have nothing. That's fine. You have way too much. And you have way too much as well. So what's the issue? This belt's feeding 45. This is meant to be adding 15 excess there. Oh. So I was hoping that the fact that this belt had backed up would mean that this belt would run full speed in here, and this would only take the excess. And this would back up, forcing the rest to go that way. Turns out I was wrong. So we actually need a splitter that's going to split 45 and take 30 onto this belt and 30 off that one as well onto this belt, and just take 15 this way. Okay. Out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. Okay. No, let's go to my jetpack so I can get up. Okay, so we want a splitter. We want to have input go that way. We want you to go as far that way as possible to give me as much room as possible. Okay, So currently I have a splitter with one direction, which means 100% is going that way. If I take the output, no, if I put down a merger, and we join these two together, and I take the output like that, that now means that 33 is going that way, being 15. So 33% is going that way, 33% is going that way, and 33% is going that way. Providing nothing's backed up, means that this machine outputting 45 actually has 15 going that way, 15 going that way, and 15 going forward, which means I have 30 coming forward. And we'll just fire that belt back up to there, because I need to now do the same on the other side. I need to do a jetpack. I need to do a splitter into a merger, into a splitter, into a merger, and flow up that way. Because that should only give us half a belt. Yeah, that looks like half a belt's worth. Because there's a little bit of a gap between it. Oh, although, actually, no, because there'd be one there and one there. Okay, yep, so it's half a belt's worth. Okay, so we need a splitter in here. There's no way I'm going to get that third belt out. Actually, it's let me. Okay. A merger. And another merger. So if I go out from there, you're just going to have to bugger off out of the way for a moment. Can I go straight from there? No, too long. Okay, so we'll go from there to there, and then we'll hook it up. This belt goes in there, and then if I do another merger there, I can take the 1/3 output and run it into there. That's it, that's the fourth belt. Okay. Stand here and admire what we've built. Technically they don't clip. Maybe the products do, but technically the belts don't clip. So we just won't look at that. Okay, unfortunately you have a stockpile of goods, so I need to take those out. I need to take those out. I need to take those out. And I need to take those out. Okay. Now everything's running without any backup extra in the belt. So those two should feed in evenly. That should feed in evenly as well. You've got one in you, which means you don't actually have any backup. You have none in you, which is perfect because it means you don't have any backup. You have one in you, and you have one in you. So in theory, everything's running at full speed. And looking at my belts, I would say that we now have 3 belts running at full speed. Crayman, just shush, you're very noisy. Okay. Blade runners. It's funny, I gotta stop running to start running again for the blade runners to actually kick into action. Okay, so I've got a whole bunch of this stuff. No, not that one. You're the one who's short. I have a bunch of that crap. Okay, they're going to bleed off their buffers for a little while. But, assuming these guys speed up to full speed, it now means over here we have 2 modular frames and... Nope, your rotors. And... Oh, this machine. 6 modular frames. Actually... Did I boo-boo this as well? So, you're outputting 7.5, and you're outputting 7.5. So we're outputting 15. 12 of it's meant to come here. So I need 7.5, and I need maths. If I didn't touch anything, it would all be fine. Oh, my calculator's popping up on the main screen. Okay. Actually, that's fine. Let's just use it where we can see it. All right. So we need 12. We need to subtract 7.5, which is 4.5, and then yeah, we need 12. Hang on, no, you need 6 because you're running at half speed. How much? How much are you outputting? So you're outputting 3. So I need 3 and 3 being 6 to run into here. So actually, the easiest way is just to back this machine up. Honestly. If this line backs up all the way back to here, then it means the excess has to go that way. Otherwise, I've got to take... I got 4.5 and I need to do... That is a fraction of 7.5. 0.6? 7.5 multiplied by 0.6 is 4.5. Well, actually, that's not too bad. So we need... No. Is that right? No, I need 60% to go full. Okay. Calculator back. 7.5. 7.5 divided by 3. Because I can split in thirds really easy. Multiplied by 2 is 5. And 5 plus 7.5 from the other machine is 12.5. Whereas actually... Oh, no, because I can't split by 0.6 is too much. Actually, I can split by 0.66. So I could send too much forward and have it back up that way instead. And then it'd force the excess the other way. Possibly. Okay. I'm going to assume this just works. I'm just going to assume that both these machines will now run at full speed. Okay, so that means we've got 6 modular frames. How many did we need in the manufacturer? We needed... I need to build myself another launcher. So come up to the top of our hill. Because I really don't want to go around and further expand production. Because I've realised with Satisfactory, at the end of the day, even if everything runs really slow, as we found with our plastic, as long as you're not standing around waiting for it, it's not really an issue. You can just go explore. Jetpack. Okay. And off. That's where we want. And manufacturer. See, plenty of speed off the top. You're fine. Okay. So we're making 6.5... No, we're making 6 per minute and we need 7.5 per minute. So we're close. We definitely do not have 9 encased beams per minute. We've got 5. The pipe... I didn't look at the pipe, but the fact that the pipe's backed all the way out, I'd say it's fine. So actually, I'd want to make this somewhere over there. Let's go back to our launcher. There's our launcher. Let's go look at steel again. Run and jump. So I'm paying attention this time. Oh, no I'm not. I had lag and it held down the spacebar. Cathode. Okay, pipe machines. We'll get a whole box of them. I've got a box of them at the other end. So you're doing 15 and you're doing 15. So technically we'd be using too many of them. Technically. Where the hell did they come from? Okay. Technically we'd be using too many of them. But then again, like, everything's full because we don't actually really have a use for them. And you're in fact half full of steel ingots. Why do I have a storage container? I don't really need a storage container. It doesn't hurt. You're doing 30 per minute and you're using 15, I bet. Yeah. So, it's no real harm that I have too many pipes. At all. Apart from they have nowhere to go to. Or do they? No, hang on. We have a splitter here. So we are using pipes to make stators at 6 per minute, which then we're shipping off to make motors, which we don't actually have enough stators. Wire 60 per minute, which is you're underclocked. 45 and 45 is 90. So I could be making 90 copper. Actually, I don't think I can, because I split that copper off, didn't I? Yep. And took half it that way. And you're a Mark 1 belt. Because you're a 30 ore. Okay, these are Mark 2 miners. Okay. So I can upgrade the miners to Mark 2, which will then double the copper from 60 to 120. And we're obviously using 30 down here, I assume. 30 down here and 30 up there. So at 120, it means I could run 2 smelters, which would run 4 of these guys, giving me 45, 90, 180 wire to run stators at 3 times the speed, which is 18, 36, 40 odd pipe per minute, which then means I need to upgrade steel. Oh, I hate it when everything's interrelated. And these are all Mark 1 miners, aren't they? Yep. So I can upgrade all the miners to Mark 2. And then I probably have to upgrade my coal to Mark 2, and then I can paste down twice as much steel, and then we could make twice as much reinforced encased industrial beams to then make twice as much of everything else. Okay. In the meantime, how much concrete do we have? We need 20. We are producing 15 and 5 using 60 limestone. Which is this one by itself. And you are also doing, so we've got 90 limestone right here. And these are both Mark 1s, yeah. So I could, again, double this. So I've doubled the concrete. We peel off the pipes, which we have here. The encased industrial beams we don't have enough of. But we've already loosely worked out that we're making 30 steel beams. And this needs 16. So technically I could not quite run a second one. But then if I start upgrading things to Mark II, then we can afford a second one of these to make 12 beams per minute. No, second one is 8 beams. If I do a third one, that's 12 beams. 12 beams per minute. And then we get the modular frames from way over. I don't have my jetpack. Okay. Jetpack. way over that belt, all the way over there. So I'd have to run that all the way across the base to here to bring those over and all the other products we have right here. Okay, so you with me? This was like 30 minutes of explaining what I have to do. Double everything. Seems like Factoria. Double everything. Increase the production of everything. Somehow. Because I'm building everything on the ground level. All this spaghetti is going to get way worse. You're doing 30. You're using 30. So these stay 1-to-1 ratio, but I'm going to have twice as many of them with twice as much spaghetti everywhere. It means I'll have to convert that belt on that truck, or that truck unloader to a belt unloader. Another coal. Ding. That's the one we're using for power, which actually we've freed up. We have freed up power. We're no longer using it. Okay, so hang on. Let's take one more step backward. Go look at the new and improved Satisfactory map. We are down here. This is all our iron nodes. And we're looking for coal. So there's this patch over across the island that we're already using. There's a patch. That's where our that right there would be where our space elevator is. Okay, this is where the hub is, about here. So we've got a coal patch all the way over here, which is another pure one, which will give us lots of coal. Next closest coal is, turn that on, turn that off, turn that on, turn that off, all the way up here, which we haven't actually explored that far. That's a hike. So really, I've only got 2 coals I can play with locally. Actually, maybe that's the one we're tapping already. Oh, these are the ones we're already tapping with the truck. So the truck's actually driving from here, because this is grey as water, in case you didn't know. So this is the lake that we jumped into. So the truck's picking up down here, and it's driving all the way cross country down through these iron nodes. This is a lost iron. Past these, cross country down this node, across here, and then down here to unload. So this is really all our coal. The next ones are like miles and miles away. We've explored out to about here. Have I touched these? Oh, well, we've been up to oil. So let's turn on oil. So we've been up to there. So we've explored like oil, down around. We've obviously walked past all these at least. Big crash sites. Let's turn off crash sites. No, that's slugs. Artifact. Yeah, it's a drop pod. Where's drop pods? None. Okay, that cleans up the map. So we've done oil. We've done these. We've walked past all these. We've been up to this coal. So we've been here, this coal, and out as far as here, because this biome was different. We didn't explore out to there. So we've, of the map, we've covered a 1/6. But getting resources from further out back becomes more difficult. Like we have fast tier belts, so it's not really that much of an issue. But then again, it is a little bit of an issue. Okay. So now we've got all that in our head. Plenty of sandstone, limestone, plenty of iron, plenty of copper down here. That's not really an issue. Coal is a little bit of an issue, but they're normal. So normals output 60. Mark II, they do 120. 120 on a Mark III belt means I have to run 2 belts, one at full speed and one at half speed. So I'd run 240 on one belt and just the 120 on the second belt, and I could belt it back here. A smelter uses 45, so let's bring the calculator back up. So we'd have 360 coal dedicated, because we're not using for power anymore, divided by 45 means we can run 8 smelters. 8 smelters would let us run 8 smelters. Each smelter puts out 10 steel beams, potentially. So we could put out... And that guy uses how much? 16, which does not really evenly divide at all. Okay, 8 steel beams. No, 80 steel beams potentially. We could run 16, 32. No, hang on. What? Yeah, 16. So 16, 32, 48. Which is 3 machines, 64 lots of steel beams, and then convert, which is only 4 machines. It's a lot of limestone, but limestone's fairly common, as we've seen from the map. Then we can do, so we can run 4 of these machines, which will give us 4, 8, 12, 16. Heaps of encased industrial beams, because they're also used for Mark IV belt. So we actually want a lot of those running anyway, along with the heavy modular frames. And then we want pipes. So $64 is 6.5 smelters. So let us do 45 pipes. 30, no, and a half. So go away, pop-ups. See? This is why normally I don't let you guys see anything else on the screen except for the game. So let's do 30 pipes plus a half a pipe production, which is like 37, 38 pipes. 38 pipes, we run back to this machine. Copper's not that hard, we've already worked out. 38 pipes lets us do potentially double our data production, because that's 36 pipes. So we could do that. Okay? So you with me? So we end up doing 8 smelters doing steel. Have our 8 lots of steel make 2.5 of pipes, and no, 1.5 of pipes, because JD can't maths. 1.5 of pipes, and then the rest will go do. Although we do have this coal line that we've already pulled in, that we're now not using. Where is that coal line? Oh, and there's more iron up here. We haven't even tapped. Oh, okay. Is there not? There we go. That coal line. Okay, let's go back to our map. So that's already a pure coal. So that's a 240 by itself. Okay. So that leaves us potentially 12 smelters. 12 smelters means we can do 8 for 6.5 for encased industrial beams. We can then do 2.5 for pipes, which is 8. No, 6.5, 7, 9, and that still leaves us like 3 left over to do just normal steel beams. Okay, you got it? All right, we've gone through all the maths now. So, JD between episodes is doing a full rip down, a full rebuild. He's going to tap all this iron. He's then going to tap that coal all the way over there. He's going to bring all the coal in. He's going to bring the coal from over there in as well. Now the power plant doesn't work anymore. He's going to bring in all the iron, and we're going to set up the steel smelter from hell to do the concrete beams plus the stators with more copper cable. We'll still need that copper cable up there to do I want to say green circuits, but they're not called that. They're called circuit boards. They are green. Yeah, an episode of maths. I do apologise, but it started off fairly simple and then got really complicated really fast. And to make everybody happy, what we'll do is we'll build another launch pad. And hopefully JD won't kill himself this time. From there... Oh. Okay, fine. I'll build it further away. And I really think we're going to need more launch pads. Jetpack on. Yes. Run. Jump. Crap. I hit that. That didn't work. Run back. Try again. Need to go over the belt or under the belt. Because I want to go back to base. That's really interesting on the underneath. There's these... Looks like a crack around the edge. It's just where the lights stick out. It's odd, but okay. We'll go underneath, then we'll go back to base. Now I've done all that maths. And kathunk. We'll just run into something. And nope. You go in there. So I've unlocked Canatarium.
A more specialized use of Caterium has been unlocked. Smart splitters and new advanced electronic parts are now available.
So smart splitters. That's all it unlocked in the way of that stuff. And an AI limiter, which needs circuit boards and quick wire. And oh, you're not going to give me the description. Oh, there we go. AI limiter is a super advanced electronics that are used to control AIs and keep them from evolving in malicious ways. I love the description. A supercomputer which needs computers, great. An AI limiter, we can make those. High-speed connector. One of these, which needs plastic, cable, and quick wire. And its description is... high-speed connector connects several cables and wires in a very efficient way using standard patterns, so its applications are many and varied. Okay. And plastic. So I can make supercomputers, which we've already seen we can load into the MAM and they do something. But that's going to require us setting up another production chain, and we're already 2 production chains behind, being the heavy modular frames and the computers, and technically the not green circuits, the circuit boards, because we've got one assembler doing those really, really slowly. So we're getting to late game and we're finding there's more and more stuff we have to do. But at the moment, I need to overhaul steel, upgrade everything to level 2. We still have that I can unlock later. The gas mask that after we have these 2 automated, I will unlock. And then we need space elevator tier 3, which I can already tell you right now we can't actually unlock. Unavailable in early access. So, yeah. So we've got a few more things that we can do. But I'm going to end the episode here, and then I'm going to spend, I don't know how long, redoing steel. With a bunch of Mark II miners and a bunch of faster belt, and yeah, I'm going to rebuild steel. So I'll see you guys in the next episode, where I've probably spent 2 or 3 hours off camera redoing steel. I don't want to do any more than that, but I'm just going to do the steel and encased beams, all the things we spoke about, the copper to feed it all, stators. It technically means I'll probably end up moving motors over there as well. Have the rotors, which are... I now can't jump high enough to get on top of things. The modular frames are... See, I jumped high enough and properly fall off stuff. So, we have... JD can't platform. I have the modular frames and the rotors over there. So we're probably going to take both of those across to where steel is. And then we can do motors over there. Because we're making the stators over there anyway. And we need the rotors. And I can make the heavy modular frames over there as well. So, lots to do. I won't have the production... Where'd my manufacturer go? Did I lose it? I lost my manufacturer. I don't remember packing up. I'm gonna have to rewatch the video now. Oh, more things. Oh, high-speed connectors get done in here as well. And power usage. 55 megawatts. Okay. Yeah, I also need to look at the modular frames. Because technically we don't produce enough modular frames. We're only making 6. We need 7.5. Now, don't get me wrong. I got plenty in storage. So it's not really an issue at this point. Same with the rotors, wouldn't be an issue either. Because we have so many of those in storage. But ideally, we'd like them to be slightly faster. Because you're running 6. And actually I've got 2 of them. So I've probably got enough. Anyway, I've rambled for long enough. Thank you guys. If you've made it all the way to the end of the episode, please go down in the comments and tell me, because, you know, I always wonder whether people quit halfway through my rambles. Anyway, lots to do. Gonna go do all that stuff off camera. Then we'll have an episode of actually getting the manufacturers up and running and start producing one item at least, and then we'll go look at the green circuit production that aren't called green circuits, they're called circuit boards, and the supercomputer production, because we're going to need those as well. Anyway, way too long as always. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next episode of Satisfactory, where hopefully I still have hair and I haven't pulled it all out. Alright, thank you guys for watching. See you next one. Bye! And if you already hit the X button, unfortunately you're going to miss out on this little bug feature. So, we're going to jump, we're going to jetpack. I'm going to take the jetpack off. And I'm going to hold the forward button. I just need to put the jetpack back on. And that's not going to be enough fuel. Okay, try again. Dead body marker that way. Oh, it's up there. Okay, try this again. No, jump. Take that off. Put it back on. And just a little burst, just to arrest your upward motion. I think I'm still going up, actually. No, maybe I've leveled out. Hey, there's the falling animation. So yeah, I can hold forward. I won't make much distance. But if you're ever curious on what biome you're in and which direction the next biome, you really don't want to go to the map, this is another option. Just boost yourself up really, really high, and you can wait for the fog to clear and go, oh, there's that biome, and what's in our north? So I've been all through there, and then we came back to base. So I haven't been up there too much, and I just need to arrest my velocity at the bottom. Hub's over there, so we didn't make much distance. Just want to go far enough that you start seeing the clouds. And then hopefully you stop going up before that happens. It means you went too high. Oh. I hope my jetpack's in my body. Oh, better yet, I can't even... There we go. Jetpack will be back in my body. So my body is that direction somewhere. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to go recover my body. Thank you guys for watching again. I hope you enjoyed this little bug that 50-50 whether it works or not. It's handy sometimes. Anyway, bye.